Okay, hello StudioLive users. Today we're going to talk about how to set up your effects in your StudioLive Series III mixer. I'm working on a StudioLive 64S. This is also going to work with anything in the StudioLive Series III mixers. So the first thing that you're going to need to do, obviously, is make sure that your signal is coming in that you want to send to the effects. So in this case, I have a microphone plugged into Vox 1 here, which is in channel 25, and in my case it can be any channel, it doesn't matter. And you have to make sure that signal is coming through and you're seeing it here, and you're going to want to make sure you have your preamp gain high enough so that there's actually signal coming in. If I turn the preamp gain down, you're not going to hear anything until I turn the preamp gain back up. Here we go. So that just demonstrated that we need to have the preamp gain. That's very important for sound to be coming in. So once you can confirm that you have sound coming into your channel that you want, you're going to need to then send it to an effects unit. So we can basically imagine that there are outboard reverbs and delays and other effects units built into this board, and they operate the same way that that a sub mix or an aux mix would operate. So down here, right at the bottom of your mix selects there, we have these four little units, little buttons here for effects. So once you click that effects button, all of your faders now are controlling what is being sent to that effects unit. So in this case, I have set up here a stereo delay, and I have it set so that it's kind of like a slapback. So this is what I want on this effects channel. You can go through and you can play with all the different presets, and you can change them from those starting points. But basically what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure that we are sending this vocal, which on channel 25, Vox 1, if I select that, I can see that there is input coming through. And I just want to make sure that that is being sent to the effects unit, but that didn't do anything. So all we're doing here is we're sending the signal to the effects unit. If we want to hear it, that means that we have to have the signal coming back from the effects unit into our main mix or wherever else we want to send it. So now that we have signal going to our effects unit, we're going to need to get it back. So this is the send, and now we're going to need to turn up the return to hear it wherever we want to hear it. So in this case, I want to hear it coming out the main mix, so I'm going to click my main mix here. And there's a couple ways that you can go about this. If we go over here, you've got a few different bank selections. If you click aux inputs, you'll be able to scroll between your channel extension and your effects. So now I can see that effects A is here. This is the return of the effects unit. So we can see that there's signal coming in because we've sent signal to it already, but we can't hear it because we haven't turned up the return yet. As we turn up this return, we're going to see the effects come through. And now we've done it. We've got our signal coming into the console. We've got that channel is being sent to the effects unit that we desire. And then from the effects unit, we're bringing it back onto the main console into the mix of our desire. That pretty much sums up how to use the effects. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will be happy to answer. And I mean, that's it for this time. We'll see you on the next one in our StudioLive series.